Behold, Fashion Frame Fridays Nitrous! In Fashion Frame Fridays Nitrous, we will be covering only a single appearance. This came about because I am traveling currently, and these videos were preloaded, and I was short on time, so I only had time to make a little bit of content. I wanted to cover these appearances quickly so that you can enjoy them, and then we will get back to normal full-featured Fashion Frame Fridays once I return from my trip. But for now, we will begin with this Rhino Prime appearance. So, the basic idea behind this Rhino Prime is I wanted to make an appearance that emphasized the look of my weapons a little bit as like part of the appearance, and obviously I'm talking about like this Nikana sheath, right? So personally I think these are beautiful. I just think that they look really, really nice on the Warframe, and I kind of like the Ferox Nikana dual-wielding pole looking thing. I don't know, I just like how that looks personally. So I decided not to use any accessories because I feel like that takes away from the appearance of these two beautiful items that I'm holding in my hands. The appearance is merely this. It is a mixture of the Palatine skin and the normal Prime helmet. And as you can see, the metallic is a little bit different there, but I'm not that worried about it personally. This sigil on my chest is the Day of the Dead sigil. It's sort of like a faded skull. I think fits very nicely into that metal. And now we're going to go over the colors. So we've chosen sort of a warm gradient here. This is sort of a brown-black from Grenier that is very helpful if you want a warm, dark color. Here's a tan from Orkin that is very widely useful. Although it is a bit odd, like exactly what it's influencing. It's only those parts, see? It's like the outlines of things. This is actually a really subtle color, and I decided to just make it a bit of a joint gradient with this other color. But that was just my choice if you wanted to stand out a little bit more. It doesn't look bad with like white like that, see? Like a dirty white like that. Anyway, just my choice. This tertiary is the only kind of neutral color. This is for the metal, and I decided to just choose a gray for like kind of a silver looking color. I might even want that darker, but I don't know. I wanted to make sure everything looked like filigree, so I wanted to make sure it was bright enough to see. And then for this accent color, I've chosen different sort of wine color. You can also use this Storm Palette color, and it looks pretty similar, but I think a little bit darker, and like kind of in a bad way. So that's just what I chose. Like this color is very similar too, but I wanted something sort of red and blood metally. I don't know, again, this kind of an edgy appearance, kind of a Valentine's Day appearance. And then I chose pink for my energy color. It's kind of like it's not a hot pink, but like it's pink. It's sort of a dirty, dull pink, kind of an organ color, if you will. And I don't know, I just like it. I have no idea why. I just thought Valentine's Rhino, super suave Rhino. A big part of this appearance too is the animation set. So I have Oberon Noble because he holds polearms like this. Or, you know, not polearms, but like gun staffs, whatever they're called in this game. Primaries that are poles are held like this, and I think it looks really nice. I like how it looks with the Nikana hilt. I've said that before. Let me show you what the Ferox and the Nikana look like as well. So the Ferox is the same colors in the same places, except that this secondary and tertiary are swapped from the normal appearance, and it looks like that, which I think looks really nice. The Ferox is a very pretty weapon. Just like to customize. It's got colors in good places. The textures look really nice. It's a very nice weapon. And then the Nikana, what you're actually seeing is not these colors, but the attachment colors. The attachment colors, if you haven't worked on a Nikana before, the attachment colors influence the actual hilt, which you're seeing. The blade you will rarely see because it will usually be enveloped in your energy color while you're swinging it around. So these are the colors that I've used for the hilt, and as you can see, they're a little bit different. So this is the same. This is a much darker color. I've used almost pure black, but with just a bit of brown, because I think it matches better with what it actually looks like on Rhino, and it just like fits better for it to be something darker. And this is the same color as before, a sort of neutral gray for the metal. As you can see, that sort of steel appearance right there, or sort of silver filigree-ish. And then this is the same color as is this. So those are all the same. And again, these colors are the same as on the main frame, but you're not going to be able to see them very often, so just make sure you like how it looks. I think having this secondary color here, so that the wrapping on the hilt is that color, looks nice, but that's just me. And then having the tertiary be there, so it is the metal on that part of the hilt. Anyway, whatever, customize it to your liking. I highly recommend keeping the Nikana Prime Sugatra. I think it's really pretty. And that's it for this Rhino appearance. So, I hope you enjoyed this first installment of Fashion Frame Fridays Nitrous, a very, very fast version of Fashion Frame Fridays, which is the series where I cover everything from the past week. But if we only had one thing during the week, might as well go real fast, huh? Hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week for part 2 of Fashion Frame Fridays Nitrous. Gotta go fast. See you next time.